Alrighty, so this is part 2 of What If Deku was the legendary assassin Discord. Basically, we left off is when Deku was taking a swan dive out of the school, and then, of course, making a deal with Discord. And basically, I'm gonna tell you something about Discord. His weapon, the weapon he has, the big long sword. Basically, that sword will only appear when he transformed to the semi-transform or the complete transformation. So there's bloodlust. So yeah. Oh yeah, the sword's name and ability. This is what it is. Because you can't be an assassin without an ability or something like that. And no, it's not a quirk. If it was a quirk, that won't make him OP. And only he could pick up the sword. It's like a Mjolnir, but no worthy, no shit. No one can pick it up. So after this, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, the sword. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. The sword is named Final Strike. And such as the name, that's the ability's name, Final Strike. Deku puts the sword behind his arm, pointing up, while screaming the word Final Strike. Then he'll run to his opponent, and a big beam will come out of nowhere, covering the whole sword. And then, like the name, he'll take a final strike. So let's continue. So everyone sees that Deku's hair turned black and his eyes are red. And he has an overcoat. Some of the girls are like blushing, but yeah. Most of the boys are shocked. Except one that known Deku ever since birth. And he doesn't believe crap that he has a quirk now. So he runs towards them saying, Deku, you quirkless. Well, you're quirkless. How can you have a power or quirk? And then he remembers something in his history book. Something about an assassin that go by the name of Discord. Then there were some rumors around saying on top of these lines. Discord is making a deal. Some people have seen the same style, but only taller. And that's been like 10 years ago, I'm gonna say. So as soon as he sees every single part, he says, you made the deal, didn't you? And Discord saying, how do you know? And I'm gonna say his family and Zuko's family, or Midoriya's family, have some history, and they both know about the deal, hoping Deku would never make that deal. And then he staggers back saying, and no one heard this except Deku, Discord, and him saying the word, you're Discord, aren't you? And Discord saying, yep. And then going back to regular Deku. Deku takes control now. Deku saying, what happened? I'm not gonna give this character a name, but I'm just gonna say he's not important. Unless you want me to give him a name. So, give me a name, please. I'm not good with names. Leave me alone. Yeah. But should I give another character the name Ghost? Should I or no? I don't know. You decide. I'm bad at this shit. So, let's continue. So after that, it just like never happened. But Deku did have to pay a bill of breaking a window. Deku saying, it was a stunt gone wrong. I did too many backflips and, well, fell through the window. Teacher's not believing it, but saying, okay. I wouldn't say the athletic type, but okay, if you say so. So, after that, Deku walking home, of course. The slime villain. And before, he blacks out, time freezes, of course. Discord saying, let me tell you a couple things about me. One, you can transform into me, but, well, that's it. You can transform into, well, me. Well, you're under control. You just have to whisper underneath your breath saying, my name, Discord, or scream it out loud, Discord, lend me your power. Or whisper it under your breath, so make your decision and say it. Then Deku, not realizing he screamed it out, Discord, lend me your power. And then Deku's, well, everything changes. He has an overcoat now, black shirt, type of black. Sure, how do I call it? Well, just black shirt, ripped jeans, and a pair of military boots. And then he basically slashes the slime villain into a million pieces. And of course, if you're gonna be an assassin, you're gonna need a hideout. And Deku, he's not gonna kill Baba Beach, I believe it's called. He's gonna be going to the hideout. And yes, the hideout is gonna be equipped with basically a lot of guns, hidden blades, and many other things. So, let's continue, shall we? So, of course, All Might comes, saying, I am here. Seeing the sludge villain cut into a million pieces. Think about it, because puts him in a bottle, but he forgets a little tiny bit. And of course, All Might puts a little too much power into the jump and loses the bottle. So all of the slime villain attaches to Bakugo. And then I'm gonna say the news recorded this time. And everyone knows Discord. And of course, Deku walking by, because he didn't get to see All Might, because All Might's a bit too late. Gonna say crowd control. Well, too many fangirls, too many fanboys, all that crap. So, what else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, villain, Sludge. So, Deku walking by, sees explosions, runs towards them, sees Katsuki Bakugo. He forgives Bakugo because he's like, looks like Bakugo was right. Me almost dying. Well, not completely dying, but almost dying got me a power. Let's be thankful. And everyone sees, Deku, Midoriya, running towards him. And his mother watching. Like, she's right there in front of everyone. And saying, Izuku, don't go. And then Deku doesn't, Izuku, Midoriya, he doesn't listen. But he screams out the words that brings shivers. Everything down to the core. All Might, shocked and scared by Midoriya saying, Discord, lend me your power. And they all know who Discord was. They all know the contract he made. He'll bring power but corrupt. But Deku was a special case, because he basically drains all the good out and crushes it. But Deku, he never had the slightest hint of bad in him. So, it's too hard for Discord, so he just gave up. He said, too much good. Not enough for me. So he just accepted. He became good. But his appearance doesn't change at all because I really like the style I gave him. So, and the sludge villain, he's scared, saying, "Wait, what? Did, Discord? Do you mean that Discord?" And this one, Deku activates his power, Bloodlust, bringing everyone there till their knees. Because this is not the same bloodlust from Stain. This bloodlust better be covering up the basically all of Earth. Not all of Earth can feel it, but like this is basically the gravity of Earth itself. And I saw this villain saying, "If you let me live, I will let go of the boy. Just please don't hurt me." Deku looking the such villain that in the eye saying, "Let him go. I'm aiming to be a hero, not a villain. So let the boy go, and we could be on merry, merry way." Such villain letting go. And basically running towards the hero saying, "Don't let me go near that boy ever again. I'll do anything." Yes, I was on my bed. I came out just to get a water. Alright, let's continue. So, like I said, he doesn't clean up the beach. He doesn't clean up Dagobah Beach, I believe it's called. He goes to the layer of Discord. Discord saying, "If you're going to wield my power, you're going to need some muscles. Because what you're using is barely a percentage of my power. To wield every percentage of my power, you're going to need to get fit. Because where you are right now, I would be amazed if you could wield my sword." They were saying, "You have a sword." And he tells him where the sword is. Because I'm going to say, when Discord died a long time ago, he put his sword in the middle of the city of Hajima City, I believe it's called. I forgot a lot of the anime. But I do remember every single important part. So when he goes there, everyone sees him and says, "Is that him? The kid from the news?" It is. And then, well, when Deku transforms, he doesn't get all of, his strength, all of Discord's strength. But when Discord takes over, his body changes. Muscles, the hair, the eyes, the clothing, everything. Same thing with Deku, but not the muscles. So, when he screams out the words Discord this time, his eyes turn red, crimson red. Everything goes the same. He picks up the sword, which no one could pick up for years by now. Because no Discord knew where the sword was. Everyone just thought it was a prop to make fun of Discord itself. Just saying it's a myth. And puts it on his back. Then walks away. And then goes home. Inko saying, "Honey, is that you? Or is that you know who?" Discord saying, "It's me. I think I got tired, so I just brought him. Well, his body here." Inko saying, "How long do you want to take over him?" Discord saying, "Well, until the day he dies, or until I feel like, no, not until I feel like, because, okay, so now I know who I'm going to give Ghost to, but the series is probably going to be over until then." basically, there were two legendary assassins. Do you want me to make another one, or I have to make another name? It's gonna take a long time. So of course the first one being Discord, because I want Deku to be the most OP'est assassin. Well, he's not gonna be a villain. He's gonna be a hero, of course. I want him to be the best hero, the best powers, the best everything. So there was Discord, Ghost, and someone else. If you want me to make a third one, just tell me. But yeah, I'm gonna say Discord found Ghost. Everyone making fun of his power because they never. That power is gonna be useless. A power to appear and disappear, and everything, useless. So Discord picked him up, saying, "What if they make fun of you? You could still be a hero, but not the hero you want to be. You don't take out bad people. You have to shed blood. At the end, it will be you on top." Of course, they'll keep saying yes. And yes, Discord did adopt Ghost. So now when Deku gets an offspring, Ghost will be passed on to the child. Now let's continue. So Inko says, "So you're sticking with him forever, even to death?" And since there's too much kindness into Deku's heart, Discord can't leave anymore, because the kindness has taken over the evil. So as long as he has good in his heart, he cannot leave. So basically he's staying in there for fucking ever. So let's continue, shall we? So, Inko says, "Are you gonna turn him into a villain?" while crying. Discord saying, "I can't. He has too much good in his heart. Can't do crap. All I can do is give him my powers. And he will carry on my legacy of Discord, but by being a hero, a sort of an assassin like me." Inko saying, "Well, if you're gonna do that, can you train him?" Discord with a creepy ass smile saying, "I will. But in return, I have to take him for 10 months. Inko saying, "Where are you going to take him?" "To my base. So there he'll get the proper training he needs." Remember, this one, so basically, the original, I'm going to give you a little backstory of where quirks came from. So back then, there were magic powers, of course. And then, I'm going to say there was a genie there. And then, he wished for all the magic to be away. But of course, somehow, a certain amount of people kept it. Because this guy loved Discord and Ghost. And the third assassin, of course. So he kept those three powers around. So, after that, sorry, that hurt something. So, after that, Discord takes him to the secret base. It's in a mountain, far away from the city. There, he uses a retina scanner, the eye scanner, of course, hand ID print, not ID print, but hand scan and all that shit. Then goes in. All the stuff has dust all over it. Then, I want to say, of course, since there was magic, I'm going to say there's a magic refrigerator, magic everything. Everything there is fucking magic. But except the workout materials. And he does have a little vault of money. I don't know the currency in that world in there. So I'm going to say it's equivalent of 5.5 $5 million here, because why the fuck not? Trying to make Deku fucking rich. Well, not rich, but pretty much. And then, Deku, and I'm gonna say he could do this. He could split both his body in half. So, one side, well, this is forceful. So, this is how it's gonna work. So, sometimes Discord can take over a part of his body. So, if he wanted to, he could split his face in half and show one side of him and the other Deku. And Deku would have magic in this one, because Deku needs a way to defend himself if he can't say Discord. So, he just teaches him the basics. Well, the basic he knows, because all the rest of the magic is forgotten by time. The magic he will have is only fire, earth, and I'm going to take something out of what Deku was saying in the world of magic. Well, he was born as in the world of magic. I'm going to take something out of there. I'm going to take curation. So he could do that. And please, please, again, no gay ships. If you only ship Deku with a boy, I will throw my phone out of 20 stories. I will throw my phone out of a 20-story building. Because I've watched too much TikTok. I've watched too many fucking YouTube videos, too many animations of Deku, Todoroki, Bakugo, and Deku. Why those two? Bakugo would never love Deku. Do you know how much he hates Deku? He told him to take a goddamn swan dive. And I don't give two shits if I get hatred out of this. I don't care. You could block me. You could try and find and kill me. I couldn't care. Let's continue. So yeah. So they searched the whole place. Of course, Discord pointing to a room. That room containing, well, AK-47s, Glocks, shotguns. So I'm gonna say the storage room that he has, can skip time. So basically, if, let's say, 1 year passes by and there are new guns or new weapons, his weapons will upgrade to that one. Time magic. But it will only work on a room. And yeah. Let's continue. So then they opened the garage. Like I said, there were multiple Discords. There were multiple people that Discord took over. So basically, see Lamborghini, Bugatti, and everything there. But then there was one room in particular that Deku really liked. Discord's personal weapons for the chosen one that had too much power over him. Of course, Deku could only open it because, well, kindness. So he opens the room. He sees a pair of hidden blades. But this isn't God. When he grabs them, he absorbs them. Then Discord saying, "Oh, you found them." So, you know what assassins do when they pull out their hidden blades like that? They pull their hand up and everything. Try that. And Dick was saying, "Well, okay." And then the hidden blade comes out of nowhere. And it's coming out of his body. Out of his skin. Dick was saying, "Why isn't it hurting?" Because it's a part of you now. You are basically part of a blade. Crazy? I know. But just how life is now. So, let's train. Like for 10 months training, because like I said, everything there's magic, so I want to do a little bullshit and say the refrigerator magic. So basically, that refills, that restocks of water, food, Coca-Cola, whiskey. So after 10 months, he's jacked. He could wield Final Strike as good as Discord, but Discord being, well, I'm just gonna say a trillion. Um, I don't know how long. I don't know how old he should be. 5,000 years old. He has more experience than Deku. And the Hidden Blades do have multiple forms, including Final Strike. Them being Doll Mode, Poison Mode. Well, Doll Mode is basically to like tag people, or to like knock them out. Sleep Mode, and Shock. Basically tasing them. So, UA exercises them. Deku walking up the stairs, and this one chips. Ituraka. Deku saying, that girl was cute. Because I'm gonna say none of the UA students there watched the thing. Ada saying that, I'm gonna say he's wearing an overcoat, saying, what do you have under that overcoat? Deku saying, wait, who's saying that? And pulling the overcoat off, seeing Deku with nothing. And he's saying, oh, I'm very, very sorry. I thought you were hiding some contraband or something. Deku kind of mad saying, I'm trying to get into a hero school. What are you talking about? He's saying, I'm sorry. Deku grabbing his overcoat, putting it back on and everything. Walking in. So it is Ida, but embarrassed. And of course, everything happens. Ada screaming, why are you not mentioning the fourth robot? Deku saying, shut up. Ada, still feeling sorry, saying, okay. And then, did not mean to do that. Shit. I have a plate full of Takis here. Don't blame me. You gotta eat something once in a while. Of course, being junk food. But back to the story, and that's my personal life. So after that, he goes, and then, of course, he tries calming down Uraraka, but I'm gonna say over time, they learn a new ability, and it's gonna be, of course, kind of like twice his ability, but different. So basically, this time, for some reason, Deku didn't transform, but there's another version of Deku. But his hair is black, his eyes are red, holding his arm while another Deku walking to Uraraka because she's nervous, but having green hair and green eyes. That Deku saying, don't you dare. Then going back into Deku. Then everyone saying, well, everyone that saw saying, wait, what? Then Deku, of course, calming down with Uraraka. Uraraka saying, thank you very much. I really need that. And when they hear the bell, well, I need to tell you one thing about Final Strike. You do not have to be exhausted. Well, exactly. The Final Strike ability will make you exhausted. Extremely. And Deku has gotten a bit of immunity to this, so he's probably exhausted for like 2 to 3 hours at best, an hour. So after that, when they hear the bell ring, everyone sees Deku. Well, they didn't hear this, but they hear the words. Well, not everyone, but only Uraraka. And this scares Uraraka a bit. Deku saying, Discord, lend me your power. And then Everything changes. Hair turns black, eyes crimson red, and a sword appearing behind him. Then running, and he is faster than Ida. Speed, cause why the living hell not? How long is this video? 13 minutes. So, let's continue. Cause I wanna waste your time, also mine. I'm a good person. So, okay, robots. Deku racks up around 30 points, and then he racks up around 60. Deku saying, that should be good enough. I think I would be able to pass. Then Deku, when he was about to walk away, he feels a rumble. Then the back legs a 0 pointer saying, hey, Discord. Discord saying, well, popping out at him with green hair and green eyes instead because, well, he's using Discord's power and he's using Izuku's body. They both have their separate bodies, but Deku using his powers and Discord using his powers. And Discord saying, what the fuck's that? What the fuck is that? Deku saying, I don't know, but I think we should walk that way. As soon as he was about to say that way, he hears a scream for help. Single Raka. Discord looking at him saying, he's looking back for saying, oh, are you kidding? You're not gonna actually. Deku saying, I'm gonna use it. Robot stopping because they don't want to crush the Raka. Everyone looking at Deku, arguing with himself. He's saying, you're not gonna use it, aren't you? Deku saying, I'm using it. Discord saying, you know how much damage it would do. Deku saying, I don't care. Robot about to move again, but of course they see a black light coming out of that sword of his. It's pointing up and everything. Deku screaming at the word, final strike. Of course the huge energy beams coming up. Deku running towards him, and then Discord saying, what the fuck? Now I'm gonna have to catch him. Then running towards him, and then as soon as he strikes down, he basically cut the whole city and the robot in half, breaking all the windows. And the reason the other ones didn't do that is because they were holding back. The final strike, no matter what, takes all the energy out of the user. That's why it broke everything near him. And there's a big crater. Of course, Discord, knowing that it might kill her, grabs her, picks her up, and runs. Not wanting to die, and not wanting Gururaka to die, and not wanting the body that he's using to die, because it takes a long time for him to regenerate. There we go. That was what I was looking for. It takes a long time for him to regenerate. So, everyone being extremely shocked. All might think, I think I found my successor. And I'm going to leave it off here because I don't know who Deku to ship with, and I want you guys to decide. So I hope I wasted 34 minutes every time, hoping it was 35, but I guess 34 will have to do. Hope you like it. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, which I should do, and have fun.